Hello and welcome back to Pleasant Grove Sports Network. I'm Zane Grothy here with
Boston Harding.
We are here for the matchup between the Pleasant Grove Vikings taking on the Dixie Flyers. Dixie coming into this being 8-3, I believe.
Yeah. 21st overall in Utah. While the Vikings coming in at 5-3, 14th ranked in Utah.
One thing, I think we talked about it last year. Don't know how many people know this. Dixie, their main pitcher, is a girl.
Yeah, that's just not something you see very often, or nearly at all.
Nearly at all.
Dixie's the only team I've seen have it.
She's crazy though. Her name is Jordan Andreas, I believe. Is that how you say her last name?
Yeah.
Her ERA 0.55, leading the team for Dixie. Her next two pitchers going under her, Drake Kesterson?
Yeah.
Kesterson with a 1.40 ERA. And then Johnny McGuire with a 3.23 ERA. It's just crazy as. Let me pull up Dixie's roster.
But having a .55 ERA with 24.2 innings pitched is crazy. I would love to know her velocities and her pitch mix, but we'll have to take guesses with that. We don't have a radar today, but it's insane.
That's if we see her pitch.
On the mound, starting with number 17, Johnny McGuire.
Oh, I thought I said number 22. I was looking at
22's in center field. If anyone just heard that on the announcer, or from the announcer, not on the announcer.
And your battery for tonight's game behind the plate, number 6, Tristan Munson.
Who has Dixie lost to this year? If you could pull that up on their schedule.
The head coach of the Flyers is Chunner Nyberg. Your umpires for tonight's game.
Dixie losing to Spanish Fork 7-3, Salem Hills 8-3, and
Cedar
6-1, all back to back.
Wow.
And then their win before this was against Blackfoot, whoever that is. Never heard of them.
I haven't either. But waiting off the game for the Vikings here today, the DH for today, the announcer just said, number 1, Nash Clement. That would lead me to believe that we have, who am I thinking of? Davey Staffieri at second. That's what I meant. Taking for ball 1.
Nash Clement coming in this, not being top 3 in batting average. Top 3 for batting average is Connor Ybarra, Crew Anderson, Davey Staffieri. As Clement getting a piece of that going off of the second baseman's glove. Sorry, I kind of took that call away from you.
That's totally fine. I didn't think you were going to be able to react to it in time with looking at stats. That's why I was kind of taking it.
Nash Clement not leading the team in batting average, but being number 2 for on-base percentage with a 0.515, getting on base just barely as well. Now coming up, number 9, Keaton Nordic.
Yeah, we saw throughout the first, I believe it was 4 games that Nash Clement led the team in batting average and slugging percentage, and then he kind of cooled off in the batter's box, came out a lot more leveled, went into, I believe it was a 3 or 4 hitting slump, but he's bounced back. He's leveled out pretty well, and, I mean, by all means, he's not doing bad.
Yeah, no, 100%. He's also second with stolen bases with 4, leading in stolen bases for Pleasant Grove. Tavake Wolfgram with 7.
It's rare that you see speed like that coming from a catcher, but Vake gets it done.
There's that one going wild, going past, getting off of the catcher's glove, advancing Nash Clement to second. The announcer said who the catcher was.
Number 6.
Number 6, thank you. Number 6, Tristan Munson. I think that's how you say that.
Yes. And Munson takes time to come talk to his pitcher. Who's the pitcher again? Number 17?
Number 17, Johnny McGuire. I want to see Jordan Andreas pitch. We saw her pitch last year, but I want to see her pitch again. She was a sophomore last year.
Yeah, and she was the starting pitcher, correct?
Yeah, for that game at least. She's pitched 25 innings, just by the way.
Was it 25 or 24.2?
25.2.
25, okay.
She's pitched the most innings out of anyone on her team.
Wasn't the next closest 13, or was it 11?
It was 17.
17, and the next was 13.
Yeah,
okay.
17 on the dot.
Not coming up to bat. What? Keaton Nordic in a 2-2 count here. Taking for strike number 3.
It's gonna be nice. The scoreboard updates.
I know.
Updates now.
The scoreboard works.
The scoreboard finally works, so we won't lose track of the count that easily. Now coming up to bat for the Vikings, number 6, Connor Ybarra. Also update on Carden Page. He is here for the Red Rock tournament. I believe he's dressed but not playing.
Yeah.
Don't really know an estimated time when he'll be back, but he should be back sometime soon, hopefully. Probably not during this tournament, but.
I did hear from our good friend Sheldon Sweet, the team photographer. He could have played today. He chose not to.
I mean,
he's expected to return by the time Pleasant Grove gets back to Pleasant Grove for their second region game being at Wasatch.
At Pleasant Grove.
No?
Yeah.
It shouldn't be because the last one was at Pleasant Grove. Keep going. Oh, it's Spanish Fork first. Okay. So it is a home game. I apologize. I just thought we would do Wasatch back-to-back because that's typically what happens.
Just got word our scoreboard is blocking all of left field. If there's a way we can somehow move that. Ybarra making contact with that, fouling off.
I'll move it. Might take me a minute, but I'm going the wrong way.
We will figure it out.
Give me just a minute, guys. I got to click a button about 50 times.
Ybarra in a 1-2. Pleasant Grove 1 out on the board.
Zane's dad, tell me if that's better.
Greg, is that better? That one low and outside, going off of the glove of the catcher. I keep forgetting his name. Tristan Munson.
I'm going to remember the pitcher's name by Toby McGuire, but it's Tristan. No, it's not.
Johnny.
Dang.
Ybarra 2-2. Just got word. Dad said bingo.
Nice.
As Ybarra cut on a miss for strike number 3, out number 2. Now bringing up the catcher for the Vikings, number 3, Vake Wolfgram.
I like how we always switch between Devake and Vake.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Devake just sounds cool, but like it's just I'm so used to saying Vake.
Yeah, because that's just what everyone calls it. Runner on second in Nash Clement. 2 outs on the board.
Pitch in the dirt.
Good reaction by Tristan Munson there. There is a very large skill gap in catchers throughout high school baseball. Sometimes it's the best defender you have. Sometimes it could be the worst. But so far, through the first 2 outs, it's looking like Tristan Munson is doing pretty good.
Can they see us on the camera?
Probably I don't think so. You can't see about a quarter right field, so.
Vake fouling that one off.
Missing about probably 20, 50 feet of right field, but we'll just call that for you guys so then we can't miss it because we don't have anyone to operate a camera and we can't really do a second camera here.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, we could. It would just be very, very awkward and not look very good. So, we apologize.
That pitch in the dirt again, going off of Munson's glove. Clement still at second. Wolfgram and a 2-1.
3-1.
3-1, thank you.
Did you see how Nash almost went to third but slipped up and had to run back?
Why have we seen that so much from Pleasant Grove this year?
I've only seen it from Nash Clement.
Really? I've seen it from Vaque's done it a few times.
Oh, it was Vaque. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was indeed not right.
Wolfgram calling time. Dwyer kicks, deals. Vaque making contact with that, going into center left. Left center field.
Center left.
I don't know why I said center left. Tracking and caught by the center fielder for out number 3. Vikings going scoreless in the top of the first.
In the top of the first, no runs on, no hits, 1 error.
Coming back, going into the bottom of the first, leading off for the Flyers, number 7, Weston Gilmore.
I just blew Zane's mind, guys. The scoreboard says who's at bat.
So nice. Don't have to wait 10 years to see the number.
Yeah. And the people on the scoreboard are doing good.
Also pitching for the Vikings, number 7, Ryder Huntsman.
7s on 7s.
7 versus 7.
First one, caught on a miss for strike number 1. Second pitch, also a cut on a miss.
I mean, hey, last time we saw Ryder Huntsman up to pitch for the Vikings, he got through 4 innings in like 45 minutes.
Yeah, he was going quick with it.
It was almost 3 up, 3 down every time after the second inning. The first and second inning last time we saw him were pretty slow, but those
warm-ups.
Those warm-ups, and I'll stand against that, or stand on that. As Gilmore fouling that one off. Yeah, after the second inning, that game Huntsman going off, going 3 up, 3 down for the rest of the time that he was pitching. And then we brought in, I believe, Keaton Nordic to finish it off. That one just a little high for ball number 1.
Looks like to me, just based off of my eyes, it looks like this is about mid to high 80s. I think. I'm pretty sure last time we saw him, he topped out at 91. Popped
Gilmore.
up. Goes to the right fielder. Who's in right field right now? I didn't even notice. Number 21.
Tobin Degelbeck.
Okay. Wait, who's at third then? Keaton. And then Connor's at short? Oh. Switching things up quite a lot.
Keaton
Third.
Keaton at third.
Ybarra at short.
Number 22, Louis.
Ybarra at
Franco.
short. Is it Davey at second right now?
Maybe.
I think so. And then Mason at
First.
first. Ryder pitching. And then, oh, who did we put in as center fielder as replacement Carden? Number 4. Talon. Yeah.
Huntsman dealing for ball number 1.
Who do we have in? Oh, yeah, I already said right is Tobin. That one inside for ball 2. Did you already say who's at bat?
Oh, no, I did not.
Number 22. You're on the right one.
Number 22, Louis
Franco. Cut on a miss, makes it 2-1.
Getting a piece of that one, staying alive at 2-2. You know, the sun is completely down, and it's still so warm out here.
I know. I checked. It was about 15 minutes before we started. 83 degrees
Does not feel like 83.
at 8 o'clock. It was earlier when the sun was still up. Right now, it's probably like 70. But it feels so good out here.
It does feel really nice.
Saturday is not going to be fun when we have a game at noon.
At noon
And it's going to
4.
be 95.
That's crazy. Yeah, Saturday doubleheader at 12 o'clock and 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock game switching from Dixie High to Snow Canyon.
Cut on a miss, or it was fouled. Throw from Vake gets away from Ryder Huntsman. Doesn't matter, it's a dead ball.
The dugout was confused at Vake asking why he didn't throw the ball, telling his team that
It was a foul.
umpire called it foul.
The batter who's coming up next in Carson Hunt put the bat on home plate, standing up. Nice gesture of him. Jester. What? Gesture. There we go. I can speak English. Sometimes.
Sometimes. Franco 2-2. Huntsman kicks, deals. Calling for strike number 3. Out number 2.
Oh, is that? I think this dude might be standing in front of our camera.
We apologize if our camera's currently getting
Give me
blocked.
2 seconds to see if he is in it.
Yep,
He
you
is
wanna-
completely
you wanna tell
blocking.
him to
The first baseman, number
Politely
24,
move.
Carson Hunt.
now coming out to bat for the Flyers, number 24, Carson Hunt. Hunt in an 0-1.
We're good. Glad I realized that. I don't know how long he's been standing there. What, 1-1 now?
Yeah, Hunt 1-1. We apologize for however long he was standing in front of the camera. Don't really know. Didn't really see him till just barely.
Looks to be a... Wow.
Wolfgram calling time.
Like 3 minutes.
Apologize. Hopefully we called it good enough to the point where you don't even need to see the game to realize what was going on.
Yeah, almost 3 minutes exactly, actually. He was mostly just covering first and all of right field, but
It's okay.
you can still see the batter. Oh, and I can definitely see how scoreboard would cut off all of left field now as soon as I look at it.
Hunt in a 1-1. Hunt caught looking for strike number 2. Huntsman kicks, deals. That one going foul off the first base line. Mason Henry trying to make the diving grab, doesn't matter. Going foul.
Would have been a sick grab. He was almost there, too.
He was almost there. That's what you get for being 6'8" with.
Incredibly large
Great.
wingspan.
Yeah. You know, I thought I was tall. And then I stand next to Mason and I feel tiny.
I think it's a team rule or just like a kind thing to put the bat on home plate after foul ball that they, or just after they
Just
get out
kind
of
of
the
something
box.
they do.
Yeah.
Is that one low and in the dirt.
2-2. There's so many twos on the scoreboard. Number 24, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
2-2-2 across the board.
I was hoping 22 would be up when that happened, but
As that one just barely missing the zone. Full count now for Hunt.
no, I hope that happens today now. Number 24 is up. It's a 2-2 count with 2 outs. Cut on a miss for strike number 3. Ryder Huntsman gets out of the bottom of the first, only allowing 1 hit,
Fires, no
I
runs
believe.
on, no hits.
Or no hit, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong
1-3,
one.
0-0.
What's oh,
How does
it
that
says
bottom
ERA.
3 scoreboard work? Versus 0-0-0.
So it's runs,
Can't see.
hits, then ERA.
Okay.
I don't know why it says Dixie has a 1 ERA right now, even though it's 0-0. That doesn't make sense. But, yeah. It's runs, hits, then ERA. Honestly, glad it has hits. I like saying that. That sounds very sad. I'm a stats nerd sometimes.
It's okay. Pleasant Grove getting out of the bottom of the first. Going into the bottom. Getting out of the bottom of the first. Oh, my.
Yeah.
Going into the top of the second. Still scoreless. Now coming up to bat, number 24, Mason Henry.
Immediately calls for time. Oh, his batting glove wasn't strapped.
Henry taking for strike number 1.
Henry starting the game, or starting the season with, honestly, pretty poor performance, but he's been coming back into it.
He's batting at
208.
.208, thank you.
He did start the season with,
He's-
what was it, a
It's like his-
0.068?
Something like that, yeah.
It was 0.0 something.
Going into this at-bat, this is his 25th at-bat, but before that, he was ending at 24 at-bats, his same jersey number.
Didn't he hit a home run?
He did. He has,
Was that his last at bat last game?
no, that was his
Was that-
second to last at bat.
Oh, okay. That would have been pretty cool. If it was 24th at bat, he's number 24 and hit his home run. He does lead the team with 2 home runs. Tobin Degelbeck having the other one. With probably one of the most clutch home runs of the season.
It saved us probably an extra hour.
Probably.
Speaking of Tobin Degelbeck, on deck is Tobin Degelbeck. Henry taking for strike number 3. Got caught looking. Now bringing up number 21, Tobin Degelbeck.
But, wow. Both teams still hitless. I
The right
apologize
fielder,
about
number
that.
21, Tobin Dagelbeck.
I do want to see. Mason's ERA is a 1.54. Degelbeck, his ERA is a 1.31.
What about innings pitched? Because that's always something you got to take.
Yeah.
Uh,
Degelbeck has pitched 5.1. Henry has pitched 13.2.
yeah, so that's Tobin's is going to be a little off just because he hasn't pitched as many games. So there's going to be that as many innings. So there's always going to be that little difference.
Yeah.
But still, 1.3. It was 1.31 ERA is still good, especially high school. If you're going on to the majors, like that's an insane ERA. Like I'm pretty sure, who is it? Paul Skeens, his Cy Young or his rookie of the year season, he had below a 1.5.
Degelbeck fouling that one off, going to the
Sheldon
Flyers dugout,
Sweet.
almost hitting Sheldon Sweet.
He's got them hands. Kind of, he missed the ball entirely.
He
Not
just-
entirely.
he just jumped.
He tipped it. He tried catching it.
Speaking of major leagues, was opening day today or yesterday?
Yesterday. It was Giants-Yankees for the first regular season game this year.
That one low and in the dirt.
I don't even know how that happened.
Degelbeck in a 1-2 count, and I can actually trust the scoreboard now. It's really nice being able to look up if I forget and just being able to trust the scoreboard.
Hey, fun fact. Peyton Henry, Coach Henry's, or one of his sons, is on the Yankees.
Degelbeck getting that one in the left field. Oh, going off of the left field fence, almost gone. Give that just a little bit more power. That's gone. Giving Degelbeck a double. I thought that was gone.
I didn't think that was going to be gone. I thought that was going to at least one-hop the wall. I didn't think that was a foot from the top of the fence.
Well, the way this fence is short.
Yeah, I realize that now. That looked like, if that's in Pleasant Grove's field, that could potentially just be a fly out.
Yeah, not 100% probably
Or
would
that
have
would be a line out. But up to bat now, number 8, Davey Staffieri, I believe today's second baseman, takes first strike number 1. I believe, again, just going off of eyes, I think Johnny McGuire, the pitcher here for the Flyers, is pitching around the same speed, maybe a tad slower than Ryder Huntsman.
Staffieri 0-2.
Speaking of which, Ryder Huntsman on deck. We keep speaking it into existence. You did that a second ago with Tobin.
Hey, we just know.
Check back to second, not in time. I brought up the home run, so I'm speaking it into existence. I'm psychic. I'm not, but I like to think.
Hey, I mean, just wait. Staffieri taking first strike number 3, out number 2, bringing up number 7, the pitcher, Ryder Huntsman. Just saying. You did call a walk-off home run when you didn't say it was going to be Tobin, but you did say a walk-off home run to end it.
I did say in what the ninth or 10th inning. I was like, just saying, this team has got the potential for their first ever home run to be a walk-off.
As Huntsman taking for strike number 1, or not taking, cut on a miss.
There you go. I was going to say, if he took that for a strike, that would be a pretty off call.
McGuire kicks, deals. Called for ball 1-1. Dagobeck still on second.
Connor Ybarra has a 14 ERA.
Yeah.
How? They've never given up 14 runs in 1 inning.
It was. Oh, what game was it?
They haven't gave up 14 runs in a game. He can't have a 14 ERA.
Ybarra, or not Ybarra. Huntsman taking for strike number 2.
That's not right.
That one low and outside 2-2. Where is it?
What are you looking for?
I'm trying to. Trying to remember what game it was. So I remember looking at this too.
Cut on a miss for the 3rd strike, and now the 3rd out. Vikings, no runs off of 1 hit. Almost a home run from Tobin Dagobeck.
No errors, 1 runner left.
No errors coming back into the bottom of the 2nd here. I do not know who's going to be up first for the Flyers, but we will let you know in just a minute.
Coming in for the Flyers to lead off the bottom of the 2nd,
Leading off for the
number
Dixie Flyers, the catcher,
6.
Tristan.
Thank you, number 6, Tristan Munson, the catcher. Huntsman kicks, deals that one low to dirt, getting away from Wolfgram.
I think I was wrong. I think Ryder Huntsman's throwing harder.
He's definitely throwing harder.
Yeah.
100%.
I saw one warm-up pitch. I was like, that is not what I was just seeing from Johnny McGuire.
So that one low and in the dirt for ball number 2. Munson 2-0.
I'm surprised how many PG students are here.
Hey, it's just going to get even more packed tomorrow, being a Friday. Everyone's going to come down and support the Vikings. That one fouling off into the parking lot.
Oh, not my car, please.
Their car's far enough back. Yeah, this field's not the best when it comes to
Foul balls and
foul
protection.
balls and protection. Yeah. Hey, we're protected though, luckily.
Yeah. I think the requirement that you have netting over seating area.
Munson 2-2. Well, PG's field has some, and then the right side of the section doesn't have any netting above.
But yeah.
That one lone outside. Munson, full count.
I just got a mosquito go down my shirt.
As Munson tipping that one into Vake Wolfgram's glove for out number 1.
Is that the first strikeout? No, it's not.
I don't know, and we always forget.
Yeah, I always mess it up, so I'm not going to take a guess and be wrong.
Designated hitter number 19, Dawson Bolander.
Bringing up the DH for the Flyers, number 19, Dawson Bolander.
Bolander.
They said Bolander.
Yeah, they said Bolander.
Oh, I just heard different. Huntsman kicks it, deals. That one high for ball number 1. Huntsman deals. That one coming out of the glove of Wolfgram. Bolander 2-0. Bolander taking for strike number 1. Bolander taking for strike number 2. Has himself now in a 2-2. Bolander making contact with that, going in the right field, dropping for a single.
That being the first hit for the Flyers on today's game. Who used this walk-up song last year for the Vikings? Was it Mason?
I think it was. I think Mason's still using it too.
Hudson Wright.
Now bring up number 12, Hudson Wright. I want to look at this. Batting averages for the Flyers leading in the top 3. Tristan Munson with a .333.
You said 4 threes?
333.
There you go.
There we go. Weston Gilmore with a .281, and Hudson Wright, the batter right now, with a .241.
So it looks like Pleasant Grove is beating out the Flyers in terms of batting average and on-base percentage too.
Right, calling time. Runners on first. Who was just the batter? Who's on first?
Number 19, the DH
Thank
in
you.
Dawson
Bolander.
Bolander.
That one high and inside, 1-1. So Mason Henry switching up the cleats again.
Is that a different glove too?
No idea. I just pay attention to his cleats now. He's won those cleats before, but he switches up every game, it seems like.
We've seen quite the arsenal from him.
So that's going to advance Bolander to second, going off to the glove of a Wolfgram.
Right in a 2-1 count here.
Cut on a miss for strike number 2.
Foul tipped, gets away from Vake. keeps them alive at a 2-2. Foul tipped again. Baque can't squeeze it. I think there's a baby. Oh, there she is. I was going to say, I think there's a baby on the loose. I thought she went all the way up. I didn't realize she was just behind Zane.
That one high for a full count now to right. Huntsman deals. Right fouling that one off towards the Flyers dugout.
A little bit early on that one. Ropes it down the line at third. I mean, not really down the line, but off the third baseline. Got a good piece fit. If he can time it up well, he can launch that pretty far.
That one getting under Keaton Nordic's legs.
Quick throw in from Damon Banks over in left field for today. Hold the runner at third. I'll put runners on the corners.
Keaton Nordic barely missing that one, going straight under his legs.
The pitcher.
Good job from
Number 17,
Damon Banks
Johnny
to back up the grounder as Coach Henry will come out, have a talk with Ryder.
Coming up to bat after the mound visit, the pitcher, number 17, Johnny McGuire. McGuire up to bat after the mound visit. Huntsman deals. That one going straight up.
Keaton under it, squeezes it for the second out. Got that at bat over quickly in one pitch. Runner in scoring position, 2 outs on the board in the hands of number 4, Max Larkin.
The second baseman, number 4, Max Larkin.
First pitch, down in the dirt, gives it ball 1 to start.
If anyone's wondering, we also have updates on the BYU game. Wolfgram's mom in the attendance, having the BYU game on for baseball with
Tua.
With Tua Wolfgram playing for BYU.
You guys see
like
that play the other day? That was crazy.
Oh, that was by Tua. That was crazy. Tua going in, running from right field all the way to center field, getting the game-ending out against Utah. Cut on a miss for strike number 2. Sounds like BYU's down 1 with a base hit. Just kind of going off of based off what Mrs. Wolfgram says.
Dude, I'm not used to the scoreboard, the in-house scoreboard, updating this quick.
It's nice.
I couldn't even update our scoreboard that fast. To be fair, I got to hit like 3 buttons, but...
As runner from first to second goes, doesn't matter as Larkin taking for strike number 3, out number 3.
Flyers, no runs on, 1 hit.
As
One
no
error,
runs were scored, still scoreless going into the top of the 3rd. And leading off for the Vikings, number 23, Damon Banks. Banks checks, swings, set. Umpire says he doesn't go for ball number 1. That one low and inside. Still pitching Johnny McGuire for the Flyers. Banks taking for ball number 3.
That one was just low. Good call from the umpire there. No, especially those ones on the lower edge are hard to call with how catchers are framing nowadays.
100%. Banks looking for strike number 1.
Good take from Damon there. 3-0 count, trying to look for the walk. Gets a
that
good
one.
piece into it.
So that one's caught and tracked by the left fielder. Could not tell you who's playing out in left field for Dixie.
I can't see numbers that far.
We don't have a straight
don't have
lineup.
positions.
We're going strictly off of max preps. Bringing up the start of the batting lineup for the Vikings, number 1, Nash Clement. And it's so weird not having walk-up songs for Pleasant Grove.
Shows bunt, pulls back, still a strike. I'm trying to see who's in left field. I can't tell if that says number 4 or there's 2 digits.
If it's number 4, it's Max Larkin.
I am unsure.
Clement looking for ball 1.
I don't think it's number 4.
One's across the board. Number 1, one ball, 1 strike, and 1 out. Clement showing bunt again, pulls back for ball number 2.
It's definitely not Max Larkin in left field because he's playing second base.
Okay, so it's not number 4. Clement looking for strike number 2. Now 2-2. Clement getting a piece of that, going foul off the first base line.
Keeping it at 2-2. One out on the board, no runners.
Clement getting a piece of that one. Second baseman being able to make the grab, the throw off target to the first baseman, number 24, Carson Hunt. So that throw just a little off target. Also throw made by number 4, Max Larkin.
Coming up to bat, number 9, Keaton Nordic. Today's third baseman, potentially pitching. I'm unsure of the rotation. Vikings got like an 8-man rotation going. It's crazy how you have almost just as many pitchers as you do people in the lineup. Keaton calling for time.
Wonder if you're Pleasant Grove if you try to save Keaton for the doubleheader on Saturday.
Or for AF tomorrow.
That pitch alone outside for ball number 1.
Gets a piece of it, fouled back. Makes it 1-1.
I think it was last year when
Someone's car got hit?
no, Duffy's car got hit. Yeah,
I think it was 2 years ago. I don't think I remember that.
No, that was last year, I think.
Was it?
Yeah. I remember commentating and Duffy taps you on the shoulder and he goes, my car just got hit.
Oh.
Dixie being able to make
Double play.
the double play.
Close play at second, still throws it over to the first baseman. Good stretch to get high above his head at first base. Pulls the double play as we now move to the top of the third inning. I'm at the bottom of the third, guys.
Coming up, leading the bottom of the third for the Flyers, number 2, Cannon Turley.
The third baseman, Cannon Turley.
Huntsman deals. Turley making contact with that. Oh. Mason Henry just barely missing as Turley almost turning 2. First base coach holds him at first. Mason Henry, that height really almost paid off there.
He took like 2 steps back. I think he could have got that in time. Or if he just, I don't know how fast he can backpedal, but he might have been able to get there in time if he just held back a little bit. This mosquito is.
Do you remember last year?
Gilmore.
Number 7, Weston Gilmore up to bat. Do you remember last year when I think they still do? I just missed it. Before every time they would go out on D or defense, I guess, whatever you want to call it.
The Flyers, how they would spread out in formation.
No, for Pleasant Grove, when they would all the infielders and outfielders would just dive on the dirt just to get a little bit of dirt on there. Do you not remember that?
I do remember, but I was shaking my head because I haven't seen it at all this year. But I do remember that.
It only reminded me of that because I saw Mason with dirt on his jersey, and I wonder how that got there.
It's probably from him diving for the foul ball.
Oh, you're right.
Foul tipped on that one. Now makes it 0-2 to Weston.
Yeah, seeing the dirt on his jersey just reminded me of that.
I thought you were going to say with how Dixie, at the start of every game, they would play a sound of like a jet flying by, and their outfielders would go and spread. And like looks like they're breaking off in formation.
I didn't even see that. Did they do that today?
Yeah.
Oh.
They do that at the start of every game.
Gilmore fouling that one off, going 0-2.
I don't know if it's their outfielder. Well, it's their entire team, actually. They do it. Not just their outfield. Huntsman kicks, steals, gets a piece of it, going into right field. Keeping him at second. Tobin Degelbeck, good throw into second. Puts runners on first and second as number 22 comes up to the bat. Comes up to bat. Louis Franco.
So that fielder number 22, Louis Franco.
I say know who's playing left field now.
Did I say Franco or Franco? Did I say
you
it
said
right?
Franco, yeah.
Okay.
Well, we figure out who's playing left field now for the Flyers.
Yeah, I knew it was either number 4 or it was double digits. I got one of those correct.
Keaton Nordic coming up to talk to Ryder Huntsman.
Umpire pushing him away.
Gonna move my feet a little bit.
Try not to kick a baby.
My feet were just on the chair in front of me, and
She walk in and grab him?
no, I just got scared.
Oh.
That pitch high for ball number 1. Runners on first and second, 0 outs. Huntsman deals, taking first strike, number 1.
Gets a piece of that. Going into center field. Keeping him at third. That will load the bases. Coming up now, I believe number 24, Carson Hunt. I am correct.
Number 24, Carson Hunt, bases loaded. Vikings still have 0 outs.
We saw a situation like this. I believe it
First
was
baseman number 24, Carson
who was it? Trying to remember. Crew Anderson. That's who it was. He came in. It was bases loaded. Shut him down. And I don't remember who it was against, actually. But came down, shut down their entire lineup, basically. Well, 3 batters. And got him out of the bases loaded situation with no runs. That one high and out. Now makes it a 2-0 count to Carson Hunt.
Hunt taking for strike number 1. Huntsman kicks, deals, cut on a miss for strike number 2. Now 2-2 count for Hunt. Huntsman deals. Hunt fouling that one off.
Huntsman and Hunt.
Huntsman and Hunt.
Two count. The pitch up and out makes it a full count. Has the opportunity to drive in a run with a walk. Zane's trying to load something on my computer and it's taking forever. I apologize.
I just don't think it's gonna load.
What are you trying to look up the stream?
Just trying to pull up the stream just to see if there's any comments.
You know, I have a phone right next to me.
Yeah, but
I already had the stream loaded up.
yeah. Oh, loaded. As Hunt cut on a miss, fouled off still for strike number 3.
The catcher, number 6, Tristan
We got no comments.
Munson.
Now bringing up the catcher number 6, Tristan Munson.
We got no comments. Let's check.
Well, I'm still gonna pull the stream up.
Okay. That one high for ball 1. One zero to Mudson. What? Why is my computer not saying?
There we go. I said, are we just not live? Video unavailable.
What Google account you logged into? That's weird. 2-0 count to Tristan Mudson here.
Just got banned from our own stream.
I don't know. It's weird. Ooh. Taking on a close pitch, called a ball.
Oh, it's probably just because I have like no Wi-Fi.
That could be.
Having 2 bars. Munson 3-1. Well, hopefully everything's working good.
It should be. I have a phone.
It's that one low and in the dirt, walking, giving the Flyers the first score of the game, making bases still loaded off of the walk. Huntsman struggling a little bit now in this bottom of the 3rd. Bringing up number 19, Dawson Bolander, the designated hitter.
Oh, I was telling you number 6, that's who was just batting. For once, they didn't update in time for me when I looked at it. Taking for strike number 1. Ryder Huntsman in a pretty rough predicament here. Bases loaded. Just came off of a walk, bringing in a run. Got the DH up to bat. Taking for strike number 2, though. in an early 0-2 count.
So where's he just not?
Who are you looking for? Who are you looking for? Cut on a miss. Tried check swinging on the up and in fastball. 3-pitch strikeout for the DH in Dawson Bolander. Now 2 outs on the board, as that will bring up number 12, Hudson Wright.
Is Ybarra just not
Number
playing?
12, Hudson Wright.
Has he not been in the batting order?
He has, isn't he's at short?
Where? Oh.
I said this earlier. Don't listen to me. Cut on a miss for strike.
I don't know why I couldn't find him.
What?
So I don't know why I couldn't find him.
Oh.
I knew he was on the field somewhere, just didn't know exactly where.
Cut on a miss for strike number 1 to Hudson. Fouls that one off. Now makes it an 0-2 count. Ryder in a good spot to, I'm not going to say anything. If I keep speaking things into existence, I'm not going to curse this team with me saying something.
Huntsman shaking Wolfgram off multiple times, making Wright call time.
Agrees to the first pitch this time. Comes in, cut on a miss, gets the 3rd strike, and another strikeout to end the inning.
No errors.
1 run scored off of, 3 hits, I believe, this inning. That will bring us to the top of the 4th. Got it right this time. Last time I just forgot to update the scoreboard. I apologize. Vikings trailing 1-0.
Bringing up for the Vikings, number 6, Connor Ybarra. Ybarra taking for strike number 1.
Sorry, we were looking at some March Madness things.
If anyone's wondering, Iowa just beat Nebraska.
77-71. Hard hit to the shortstop. Throw over, made in time to retire Connor Ybarra for the first out.
Yeah, if anyone else's brackets are messed up like mine, especially with Nebraska losing and Florida losing.
Yeah, I had Florida going to, I think, the Sweet 16 or the Elite 8 actually.
I think I lied. I think I had Iowa winning.
Oh wait, no, I had Florida going to the Final Four actually. I had them losing to Arizona.
Bringing up number 3, Vake Wolfgram. Wolfgram showing for bunt, pulls back, does not matter, calling for strike number 1. Yeah, final score being 77-71. I had Florida going all the way until Elite 8.
I'm not winning in our PGSN bracket anymore. Our teacher, Russ Mayo, is in the lead. Me and Zane are tied
Oh,
at 500 points. Good job, Zane.
thanks. That pitch high for ball number 1, and honestly, it might just. I think we have the same picks here, pretty much.
We might.
I mean, unless Houston loses, they're losing to Illinois right now.
They are?
26-29 with 17 left to play in the second half. That's a low-scoring game.
That one just outside. Now 2-1.
That's a really low-scoring game.
Wait, what game is this?
Houston, Illinois, 26-29 with 17 left to play in the second half.
I have Illinois.
Wolfgram taking for ball number 3. You have Illinois, really?
Yeah.
I have Houston going to the finals.
Really?
I have Houston, Arizona.
Wow.
Wolfgram making contact with that,
Ooh.
just going foul off the third base line. First base line, thank you.
Yeah, I have Illinois, and then them losing to Florida, but Florida's out. So
Yeah, who would have ever thought that? Yeah, my Final Four, it still could be good. I have Duke beating Houston in the Final Four and Arizona beating.
So your finals isn't Houston, Arizona.
Or sorry, I have Duke. Sorry, as Wolfgram getting walked. Yeah, I messed it up. I have Duke beating Houston in the Final Four and Arizona beating Iowa State. And then Duke, Arizona, and then Arizona winning it all.
Dude, I went from a 92 accuracy percent to now at 76 from like 2 games.
Bringing up the first baseman for the Vikings, number 24, Mason Henry.
I like how we're talking about baseball or basketball at a baseball game.
Henry taking for strike number 1. Hey, it's March Madness. We gotta talk about it a little bit.
There's a lot of things going on. Baseball or MLB opening day. Isn't it NBA playoffs push soon?
Couple weeks.
And then March Madness going on.
Henry cut on a miss for strike number 2.
He was quite early on that one. Looking for the fastball. Got tricked by the changeup. Sorry, I'm having hiccups. Check. Back to first. Throw not in time. Do you think we're going to see a hidden ball trick sometime throughout the season? Is it legal in high school?
I don't know. Henry cut on a miss for strike number 3. Wolfgram successfully steals second. I'm really surprised I said successfully, right?
I'm surprised you didn't stutter that entire sentence.
Heck yeah.
Good job.
The right fielder, Tobin Dagelbeck.
Bringing up number 21, Tobin Dagelbeck. Hey, it's March Madness. I think my freshman year when I was doing baseball with Alan Judson, we talked more about March Madness than we did baseball.
As the umpires will come together to talk about something, looked like the Flyers coach came out, said something to the play umpire. He came out now talking to the field umpire.
I'm sorry. I'm still just shocked that this is such a low-scoring game.
Yeah.
Everyone's averaging like 70. Yeah, every game's been in the 70s.
Yeah, 70s, 80s.
29. This is going to be like a 40 to something final score.
Probably.
Field and home plate umpire still talking. But my guess is probably about Wolfgram at second. Call him safe it was.
I mean, he dropped the ball, so he dropped it, picked it back up after Wolfgram was on second.
Still home plate umpire talking to the Flyers coach.
don't know why. I keep almost trying to say the High Flyers. That's an AAU team in 2K26.
Bro.
I don't know why that was just my first thought.
That one low and outside. Gotta go back 1-0. 2 outs on the board.
Ooh.
That one going straight towards Dagobeck's head. Wolfgram almost thought about stealing. McGuire still pitching for the Flyers. McGuire kicks, deals. Dagobeck making contact with that, going in the right center, being tracked and caught for out number 3. Vikings going scoreless still in the top of the 4th, heading into the bottom of the 4th. Vikings trail 1-0. Leading off for the Flyers in the bottom of the 4th, the pitcher, number 17, Johnny McGuire.
More news. Purdue just won off a tip-in.
That was 2 hours ago, apparently.
Was it?
Yep.
Wow. First pitch called for a strike. I'm going to be so honest. I had Gonzaga beating Purdue here. And then Gonzaga lost in the round of 32 against Texas. Texas almost beat Purdue 77-79 too.
It is closing. If you want a hamburger, you better get there quick, but going fast.
Gets a piece of it, goes to the the second baseman, the stretch, and he's gone. That will now bring up number 4, being Max Larkin.
Second baseman, number 4, Max Larkin.
Playing second base in today's game.
Huntsman deals. That one breaking down. Whoa.
Been yelling too much today?
Yeah.
Not
Breaking
really. You
down
fell
for strike
asleep.
number 1.
Fell asleep for like 2 hours.
I was
on the
asleep
road
most of
here.
the car ride here.
Yeah. I was just jamming out to music the rest of the time.
Huntsman deals. Just a little high for ball number 1. So your computer keeps throwing me off. It says it's 8:27 on here. I keep remembering it's an hour behind.
Sorry, my thing doesn't like to change.
1-1 count now for Larkin.
Gets a piece of it fouled off. Now 1-2.
Huntsman kicks, deals, cut on a miss for strike number 3, out number 1. 2. Thank you. Whoa, I don't know where I got 1 from.
I don't know either.
Out number 2. No runners on base. Now bringing up did not see number 2. Cannon Turley.
The third baseman, number 2, Cannon Turley.
Huntsman deals. Ball number 1 for Turley. Cut on a miss for strike number 1. Also, this is the only time Pleasant Grove has played. This is their second game that has been away. Every other game has been home for Pleasant Grove.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
And to think as Turley taking for strike number 2, when this tournament is over and Pleasant Grove goes back in, the first game they come back is at Pleasant Grove.
Yeah.
It's going into region play, the second game of region play. We only played once. They only played Wasatch once.
They'll play them again later on after Spanish Fork. It's a home game versus Spanish Fork. At Spanish Fork.
No, they do not.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, they do. They only play them once. One more time.
Yeah, because it's series. It's 2-game series. Think that one was just outside. Makes it a full count.
Yes, the only region game for Pleasant Grove that isn't back-to-back.
Yeah. That could be because of scheduling issues with Spanish Fork or Wasatch. Don't know, but
Either way.
still play them. So.
As Wolfgang framing that one well, cut on a miss.
He didn't swing.
Oh, I thought he did. I'm
He was looking at the corner.
too tired now.
That brings us to the top of the 5th. Vikings trailing by 1, 0-1.
Leading off for the Vikings, number 8, Davey Staffieri. Top of the 5th. Staffieri taking for strike number 1. That pitch high for ball number 1.
I believe Davey leads the team in batting average right now. Is that correct? I know he's top 3.
Staffieri taking for strike number 2. It's Connor Ybarra.
Davey's at 3rd.
So batting average is Connor Ybarra with a .444, Crew Anderson with a .429, and Staffieri with a .417. Staffieri making contact with that, dropping in right center, giving Staffieri a single. Gonna bring up the, not the top of the, I don't know why I thought I was going into the top of the lineup, bringing up the pitcher, number 7, Ryder Huntsman. There's a bug on your screen.
Good start to the inning for the Vikings. A 3-pitch single for Davey Staffieri. We'll see where that takes him later on. He gets some going in the top of the 5th here. Weighing a bunt, almost gets him in the head. Good duck down for ball 1.
I asked my mom if she was listening. She said, I haven't yet, but Dad told me he was watching while watching March Madness.
Weighing a bunt down, throw to first.
Throw in time.
That will advance the runner on the sac bunt. He's almost close to getting him out there. There's a bug in my headphone. One thing I don't like about like spring and summer, we skip spring altogether. We're in the summer. The bugs. That will bring up number 23, the left fielder, Damon Banks. Pitcher steps off. First pitch, taking ball low, gets away from the catcher.
Can't believe my dad's listening while watching March Madness.
Can he focus on both? Does he have March Madness?
He's probably more entertained on March Madness.
Yeah, he looks over every once in a while just to check the score.
Love you, Dad. Thanks for the support. Let me know how March Madness goes. Thanks, calling time.
I don't think any of my family ever watches my streams.
It's okay. Oh no, he's typing.
Oh no. Hit into left field on the line and just foul. Would have been a good hit. Could have or would have drove in Davey Staffieri there, but barely, probably about 2 feet off the line there.
A little bit of breeze coming in, probably playing a little factor into this game.
Yeah, that. Well, I mean, it is going off the third baseline a little bit. It's mostly coming towards the plate. That could affect distance. Was your dad listening? Is that why he's saying something? Takes for ball 2.
He goes volume off on March Madness and PGSN on volume 10.
Oh, yeah.
Heck yeah.
How it's supposed to be, Zane's dad.
Yeah.
Was his name Greg?
Yeah.
Thanks, Greg.
Greg Grothy. Sorry, Dad. I don't know if you want that information out there, but it's out there now, so.
I mean, everyone knows your last name.
Yeah.
We're going to know that it's your dad. I got another bug in my headset.
Someone going off of the catcher's glove, advancing runners to third.
Runners.
Runner to third. Who is that? Why am I
Davey.
blinking? Thank you.
3-1 count to Damon Banks. Runner in scoring position, hitters count here, 3-1. Something coming out for a mound visit.
What is... Not even close! Oh, they're arguing about the count because they're saying it's 2-2.
Oh, they do change it. Oh. I thought Coach Henry started arguing about when he called for the mound visit. So an even 2-2 to Damon Banks here after the change. Gets a piece of it, goes foul. Can I stop getting mosquitoes in my headset? It's only my right ear, too. These bugs are relentless.
McGuire still pitching for the Flyers. McGuire kicks, deals. Banks getting contact with that, getting past the second baseman. Advancing Staffieri home, giving Damon Banks an RBI single, tying the score at 1. Bringing up the top of the batting order, number 1, Nash Clement.
The designated hitter, Nash Clement.
Pinch runner for Damon Banks coming in, number 12, Jet Christofferson. Clement getting ready to take the plate.
Hasn't been doing very well in today's game. He's got good plate discipline. Hate to say it, but I think his bunt work his bunting can use a little bit of work. The 1-0 taking for a strike. No, it's always like the Little League saying, maybe sometimes used in high school, gotta see one, then hit one.
Is that one high for ball number 2?
Also, a little outside on that one. It's a little hard to tell from where we're at.
Yeah, we're at an angle on the right side.
Basically right where our camera is.
Yeah.
I'm like 10 feet, not even from our camera, so.
Checking Christofferson at first, not in time.
Basically got the same view you guys do.
Yeah. Clement taking for strike number 2, 2-2 now. Yeah, pretty much the same view as you guys. We're used to being right behind the plate.
Yeah. But unlike you guys, we can actually lean over and see all of right field. Sorry about that.
Yeah, sorry. So we'll call it the best we can as Clement taking for strike number 3.
Maybe I jinxed it. I said he had a lot. He had good plate discipline.
Third baseman, Keaton.
Now coming up to the batter's box, number 9, third baseman today in Keaton Nordic. Ellen popped on the right, going into foul territory, unable to be caught. Hopefully everyone was paying attention, though I know there's a good bit of people. Oh, that went in the bullpen. Okay. I was going to say, there's a bunch of kids playing over there, but good thing that went in the bullpen. Starts Keaton 0-1. Second pitch incoming from McGuire. Cut on a miss for strike number 2. One strike away from keeping the game tied. Gets a piece of it, popped up to the first baseman, makes the grab for the 3rd out.
Going in to the bottom of the 5th, all tied up 1-1. Leading off in the bottom of the 5th for the Flyers, number 7, Weston Gilmore.
Leading off for the Dixie Flyers, the center fielder, Weston
Center fielder.
Gilmore.
First pitch, way outside for ball 1. Cut on a miss for strike number 1. Coming into the 5th inning, Ryder Huntsman still throwing hard.
Huntsman kicks, deals. That one popped up.
In foul territory, cannot make the grab. That's exactly the type of play we saw when Carden got hurt. Looks like Connor didn't want to suffer the same fate. One-two count here to Weston Gilmore.
Huntsman kicks, deals. That one high. Well, my voice like tragically changed. Gilmore 2-2. Gilmore making contact with that, going in the right center. That one going pretty much all the way back to the fence.
Wave to second, the throw in just offline. That would have been a great throw by Talon Page. That gets Weston a leadoff double here in the bottom of the 5th. I'll bring up number 22, being Louis Franco.
The left fielder, number 22, Louis Franco.
Left fielder in today's matchup. He was the one that made that nice catch over in the left. That one really close to getting him. Way up and in. Starts him 1-0. That one high for ball 2.
In case anyone wondering, BYU baseball losing to West Virginia 7-4.
Right, currently, or that was the final?
That was the final score.
Okay. Fouled back, goes off the net. Bunch of dirt came blasting off.
It's a game 1 of 3. It's a Big 12 series.
2-1 here to Louie.
Huntsman deals that one low and outside. 3-1 now. Huntsman looking to get the second strike. And he does, as Louis thought he got walked. As
Dealing at third.
Wolfgram umpire trying to get the Coach Henry trying to get the interference called. Wolfgram tried to make the throw, but had the
batter in the way. Willie Franco stood in the way there.
So that should be
I
interference.
I believe so. Even if it's unintentional, Keaton, I believe, was covering at third.
I mean, you can just tell, like, Vaque wouldn't just make that bad of a throw. That was, like, just completely off.
Illinois is beating Houston 46-35. Hey, I told you. I told you.
Hey, there's still 7 minutes left to play. It's March Madness. You never know. Arizona beating Arkansas 80-62. Purdue winning. I had Florida.
He is out. Runner goes back to second. They call the interference.
And now the Flyers head coach getting upset with the umpire. Getting in his face.
Can he walk on the field?
I think during this, yes. He's straight
really,
in his face,
he's
though.
Nose to nose with him.
If I'm the umpire, I'm throwing him out.
I would too. I personally wouldn't go brim to brim with the coach no matter what. Especially if he's screaming at me after a call like that.
I mean, here's my thing. No, this is not me trying to be biased. What's there really to argue about if you're not Pleasant Grove? Or I guess the other way around,
if you're Dixie here?
If you're Dixie, yeah. Like, what's there really to argue about? I mean, I get trying to defend your player, but I mean, it was so obvious that he just walked in and again,
he was in the way. I think they're trying to say that he was in the batter's box, so that shouldn't matter. But he was in the way. He had a foot out of the batter's box, which, I mean, he had 1 foot in, but if he's completely standing in the way of the third base line, I don't think that matters.
The head coach still talking a little bit, bringing up
First baseman,
the first baseman for the Flyers, number 24, Carson Hunt. I was on Pleasant Grove's roster, almost said Mason Hunt.
1 out, runner at second. Cut on a miss for the first strike. Coming out of that play, I would assume Ryder Huntsman's got some fire in his eyes. Trying to end out the inning here scoreless with a runner in scoring position on outside ball 1. He's definitely seemed to be throwing harder than he has the last probably 2-3 batters.
100% Ryder Huntsman committed to BYU. So I guess a while ago. Most people probably know that already, but it's that pitch high. 2-1 count now for Hunt. Cut on a miss for strike number 2.
Nasty curveball low and inside. Got the swing and miss. Gets a piece of it. Bounces off of Connor Ybarra, waving him home. Throw won't be in time. Throw down to second. That is an RBI single for Carson Hunt. And the Flyers are out in front 2-1.
The catcher, number 6, Tristan.
Now bring up
Munson.
number 6, the catcher, Tristan Mudson. First pitch, cut on a miss for strike 1. Cut on a miss for strike number 2 as well. Oh, 2 to Mudson. Caught the corner for strike 3. Another strikeout for Ryder Huntsman. And brings the Flyers down to their last out of the bottom of the 5th inning.
No, we really need to be better at keeping track of how many strikeouts.
Yeah.
Designated hitter, Dawson Bolander.
I'll bring up Dawson Bolander, number 19, the designated hitter. First pitch, gets a barrel to it, going back, making the grab in center field is Talon Page to end out the 5th inning. The Flyers out in front, now 2-1.
Now bringing up number 6, Connor Ybarra. And we were talking about it while we were muted. It always seems like Connor Guevara or Vake Wolfgram are one of them is always leading off for an inning.
Sorry, I got a mosquito in my eye. I leaned back to unmute us, and a mosquito flew in my eye.
Guevara making contact with that, going straight to the pitcher. Pitcher to the first baseman, Carson Hunt.
Yeah, he just got on top of that one. Slow roller to the pitcher. Good reaction and well played by the pitcher, Johnny McGuire, to pull it out for the first out.
The catcher, Vake
Bringing up the
Wolfgram.
catcher, number 3, Vake Wolfgram. Wolfgram taking for strike number 1.
Good curveball there.
McGuire still pitching for the Flyers. Wolfgram showing bunt, pulls back in time. Wolfgram 1-1. Wolfram taking for strike number 2. Wolfgram 1-2. McGuire kicks, deals. One outside, now 2-2. Pitch just a little high now, full count for Wolfgram. Wolfgram doing a really good job keeping patient at the plate, not swinging at the pitches he doesn't want to. Wolfgram having to move out of the way, getting walked. One out on the board. Wolfgram getting walked now, bringing up the first baseman, number 24, Mason Henry. Henry not yet having a hit this game.
Is he 0 for 3 now?
I believe so. McGuire deals that one high, going towards Henry's head. McGuire deals. Henry cut on a miss. Strike number 1.
One out on the board. Runner on first. 1-1 count to Mason Henry.
Henry making contact with that. Shortstop tracking and caught for out number 2.
Barely caught that off the end of the bat there. Barely couldn't make it out of the infield. I'll put the second out on the board and bring up number 21, Tobin Degelbeck, today's right fielder.
McGuire deals. Degelbeck taking for strike 1. Degelbeck having to move out of the way on that. Now 1-1, as there's been a good amount of wild pitches this game from both teams. Honestly, quite a few going straight towards the head of players.
Yeah, there's only been one hit by pitch so far, though.
One hit by pitch, but a lot of wild pitches.
Yeah,
from
and
both teams.
a couple of
Wolfgram
walks
takes off.
in their first strike. The throw gets away from the shortstop there. That'll put 8 stolen bases for Vake Wolfgram on the season.
I think that's 9 now. I think he stole earlier.
It doesn't count for pass balls.
Oh.
I don't think. Because there's been a lot of pass balls. I don't think second place would be in 4 with 4 stolen bases. There's been a lot more if we're counting those.
Catcher calls time to go talk to Miguel or McGuire.
Miguel. Where'd that come from?
No idea.
Your tired brain.
Yeah.
10 o'clock. 10:02. Close enough. I'm tired. Two-two count for Tobin Degelbeck here. 2 outs on the board. Runner in scoring position. Vake telling Tobin to call time at second. He was just waving at him. Vake goes, cut on a miss for strike 3. And the 3rd out for the Vikings. That will end out the top of the 6th inning. No runs off of no hits for the Vikings. And that will keep it at 2-1 going into the bottom of the 6th inning. I hit the wrong button. I apologize.
Pitching change for Pleasant Grove. Jack Dotson coming in. Also, I want to correct myself. BYU playing Oklahoma State.
He looked at Thursday's game.
I looked at Thursday's game of last week.
Leading off for the Flyers, the shortstop, number 12.
BYU beating Oklahoma State 6-5. Now bringing up
Number 12, Hudson Wright.
thank you. That one popped up. Right fielder Tobin Dagelbeck calling for it for out number 1.
You said the pitching change, right?
Yeah,
Okay. Just
I think so.
double checking.
Yeah, Jack Dodson.
Just in case.
Now bringing out number 17, the pitcher, Johnny McGuire.
The pitcher, number 17, Johnny McGuire.
I like the rule where your pitcher's got to hit. But at the same time, it might not be safe for some players or for your pitchers in general, especially if you have a few of them. Chopper over to third. The throw barely gets away from Mason Henry. Would have been a great play there by Keaton Nordic. I'll make an infield single for Johnny McGuire and pull up number 4 up next, Max Larkin.
The second baseman, number 4, Max.
They gonna do a pinch runner? They will.
They will. Coming. Who is that?
Number 1.
Pinch runner number 1, Benson Platt, coming in for
Johnny McGuire.
number 17, Johnny McGuire, the pitcher. That
Ooh.
first hit by pitch. What?
They call it off?
Probably hit the barrel.
No, I think he called time. Yeah, he called time. So that, wow. Caught on a miss for strike 1. I believe he called time. Spiked in the ground, a great stop by Vake. Now, if he's this developed as a sophomore, imagine him as a senior.
Yeah, imagine his senior year.
He's gonna go crazy. Hopefully. Gets a piece of it, fouled back. Watch your windshields.
Rest in peace to someone's car.
Yeah. Pros and cons of parking far at a baseball tournament.
100%. Is that one going to the shortstop?
Trying to turn 2 here, and they don't at first, but they get the out at second. Wow. Max Larkin has got some speed on him. Turned on the jets there. Now 2 outs on the board. That will bring up number 2, Cannon Turley. Looking at this roster, I didn't even look earlier. They don't play
Third baseman, number
many
2,
of their
Cannon
sophomore or their seniors. Looks like they're playing about 3 of them. 2 or 3 of them. No, they're only playing 2, but they have 3. We haven't seen.
They have 1.
Blake
2.
Mawini.
They have 4 seniors.
Oh, okay.
The only one we have not seen is
Blake Mawini.
Yeah. Oh, and Gavin Lund.
Yeah. 2-0 start to Turley. Taking a ball high. Now 3-0. Got that top left corner. Now 3-1. Taken for strike number 2 as well. He thought he got walked. Started taking off his ankle guard. Gets a piece of it in the gap. Stopped at short. A great stop, but no throw was made. Great effort by Connor Ybarra with the sliding catch. I'll bring up number 7, Weston Gilmore.
The center fielder, Weston Gilmore.
First pitch popped up into center field, left center, making the grab. Damon Banks to end out the 6th inning. Vikings on their last leg here, going into the top of the 7th, trying to force out a bottom of the 7th and possibly extra innings, or just ending it here in the 7th.
Pleasant Grove 1.
Leading off for the Vikings in the top of the 7th, number 8, Davey Staffieri. This is possibly Pleasant Grove's last chance needing to score here. McGuire pitch low and outside, ball number 1. McGuire pitching the entire game.
Just about to bring that up too.
Pitching all 7 innings.
Unless they pull him some way through this.
Staffieri got caught licking for strike number 1. Staffieri taking for ball number 2.
Strike 2.
Strike number 2, thank you.
Check swing. Called a strike for the first out. Top of the zone there. Got it in there.
Now bringing up number 17, Jack Dotson.
I was so confused when why he was hitting his. Oh, he
At the
took
plate,
Ryder
number
Huntsman's spot.
17, Jack Dotson.
Haven't seen much of Jack Dotson at the plate. Actually, only once on varsity. Or one game. He's had more than one plate appearance.
McGuire kicks, deals, strike number 2.
Taking 2 strikes in a row. I believe 5 strikes taken in a row from the Vikings so far. Chops rolled off foul, stays 0-2. See how nonchalant Coach Henry was when he... They didn't see it. They can barely see the foul pole, but he was nonchalant, just barely stepping out of the way so he didn't get hit by the foul ball.
So that pitch outside, 1-2 count. Maybe that's where Mason Henry gets all of his nonchalantness from.
Yeah.
McGuire kicks, deals, taking for strike number 3. Pleasant Grove on their last out. Bringing up number 23, Damon Banks. Damon Banks having a lot on his shoulders now.
Left fielder.
Banks has to get this in play.
Damon Banks.
Taking for strike number 1.
McGuire kicks, deals, Banks getting that one to second baseman, struggling to pick the ball up, and still makes the grab, getting it to the first baseman, number 24, Carson Hunt, to end the game. Pleasant Grove losing to the Dixie Flyers 1-2.
A big turnaround from last year, as I believe the Vikings mercy ruled them going into, I believe it was also their first game. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that, please.
Pleasant Grove, honestly, not hitting the best today. It was a lot of struggles.
Yeah, there's a lot of looking at strikes that are very hittable.
Pleasant Grove also, sorry, just to correct you before. Pleasant Grove beating Dixie last year 10-1. So,
I believe that was a mercy rule. Actually, maybe, I don't know. I think it's just 10 runs.
And ended in the 6th inning.
Okay, so it is a mercy rule. What is that?
So a little bit of a change there coming into this game. Vikings losing 1-2. Not the best hitting performance from really anyone.
Tobin almost had that home run early on into the game, but none of the team could really follow.
Yeah, just a lot of hit and misses that need to be fixed going into these next couple of games. Pleasant Grove having a game tomorrow at 7 p.m. or 7:30 p.m. Versus American Fork here at Dixie High School. And then Saturday, Arbor View at 12 p.m. here at Dixie High School. And then 4 p.m. against Shadow Ridge. That game gonna have to travel not too far, going to Snow Canyon for the last game of the Red Rock tournament. After that, go to Spanish Fork to start region, or to start kind of the kickoff for region play for Pleasant Grove.
I mean, the second game, but
yeah, but
basically the same thing.
Yeah, pretty much the start of region play. I don't know, not really much to talk about this game pitching wise. Ryder Huntsman was doing pretty good, started struggling a little bit towards the middle of the game, and that's when we brought in Dodson.
Yeah, he did. He had some struggles around the 5th inning, and then we brought in Dodson to close it out in the bottom of the 6th. He was doing good. He also had a couple struggles, some wild pitches. We saw that from both teams. Lots and lots of wild pitches today, so that might be something to keep an eye on.
100%. It's just going to be something that they have to focus on fixing. Pleasant Grove, it's just something you got to fix quick and fast.
Yeah, and that will move the Vikings to 5-4, and the Dixie Flyers to 9-3 on the season.
We are going to close the stream out there. Pleasant Grove losing 1-2. For the final time today, I am Zane Grothy.
And I'm Boston Harding.
And we will see you tomorrow at 7:30 to see Pleasant Grove versus American Fork.